Everyone, welcome back to our channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm going to be talking about the apps that I use that helps me with my website. In the beginning, of course, I was searching for some apps that were helpful and useful for the things that I needed, and of course I came across some apps that did not help me. I came across some apps that were really expensive, so I know the struggle when it comes to looking for apps. So I'm going to share with you guys today the ones that I use, and this is what works for me. You can try these apps out. I use Shopify, and there are a ton of apps out there. If you need for pop-up emails to collect emails, abandoned carts, and all that type of stuff. And I'm also going to share with you guys what I use for my forms, as far as like my custom orders, the forms that my customers fill out, which makes my life a lot easier. I'm going to share that with you as well. And at the end, I'm going to give you guys a real great app that is going to really help you guys with your business, as far as chargebacks and stuff like that. You will never have to worry about that again. All right, so this first app that I'm going to show you guys is Automizely app. So my Automizely, this is one of my favorite apps. Number one, I use the free version. I do not pay for this app. They do have an upgraded version of this because you can grow this app with your company. But right now, where I'm at with my company, the free version is fine. And what I use is fine on this app. So I don't need to upgrade right now. I use it for my pop-up emails, which is what I use to collect emails from customers. It also sends them welcome emails after it collects the emails. It has a conversion toolbar, which I'm going to show you guys on the next slide. And it also has the follow-up email. So after your customer makes their purchase, it will send them a thank you email for first-time orders. And I really especially like the abandoned cart emails, because Shopify only offers the abandoned checkout. So somebody has to make it all the way to checkout for you to be able to send them an email. But with this app, you can actually send them an abandoned cart email, which is very successful. It has a very high successful rate for conversion. So that is really great. So I'm just showing you guys my website really quickly. At the top, you see the bar at the top. That's the conversion bar. So that's what I use if I have any messages for my customers, as far as like if I have a deal going on and stuff like that. And it also has a free shipping bar, where I let customers know if you spend this amount of money, you get free shipping, and it counts it down. So if a customer puts like $300 worth of stuff in their cart, it'll let them know, hey, you're $200 away from free shipping. So I really enjoy this app. It is really nice. You can give it a try if you've been looking for stuff like this. And it has everything. It's like an all-in-one for me. I was using separate apps for like different things, and this just boils it down to just using one. And it's really easy to install. And if you have any issues with like integration, you can always contact them and they will help you out. But I believe it's been a while since I installed it, but I believe that it was pretty easy to install. All right, so the next one I'm going to share with you guys is the Toasty Bar Sales Pop-Up. Now they changed their name. They used to be called, I believe they used to be called Sales something. I forgot what it was. It was Sales Notification, I believe it was. And this one is for verification for customers. It's kind of like a okay, they have customers type things. So when they come on, they're going to see the pop-up at the bottom of their screen or their phone, and it's going to show them, hey, such and such purchased this at such and such time, and things like that. You can customize this, which is really awesome, to fit your your color schemes and all that kind of stuff. And it just gains trust with customers, and that's really important, because especially if you're a new company, people kind of know that you're a new company, or they might be more slower to trust. So having things like that is really good to gain trust. Customers will come on your website and they'll see, okay, people are actually really buying, from this company, and then they'll see at the bottom of the screen, okay, yeah, this person, people are purchasing, making purchases and stuff like that. So it'll give them a little bit more confidence and, a little bit more trustworthy when it comes to purchasing from your company, especially when you're selling wigs, and we're selling wigs for hundreds of dollars. People want to feel like they can trust you. So the next app that I use is called Raw. This is a terms and condition app. So I use this for customers to check. So they have to check this before they can even make it to the checkout page. And the reason for that is because, people, let's just face it, people scam out here, number one. So this is making sure that people are acknowledging your policies. Okay, so if somebody, say you sell a wig to someone, and you say on your website that it takes you 2 weeks to make a wig, and after a week these people are contacting you, like, hey, where's my unit? And you're telling them, like, this is my policy, is 2 weeks, and they're like, yo, I didn't know that, or I didn't see that. All of that goes out the window, because once they check that box, it means that they acknowledge all of your policies. And on top of that, if you have any type of disputes like chargebacks, this will come in handy. This is an official document that will hold up for any type of disputes that you may get from any customers. So I would advise you to, if you don't want to use this app, you can use a different app, but just have some type of protection. All right, so the next app is is called InstaFeed, and this displays on the bottom of my website. I have my Instagram. So this just displays your Instagram feed, so people can see if they want to go on your social media account to see your work. This is a really great thing. Some templates come with this. My Shopify template didn't have this, so I had to get this app to add it to my website. But some templates do have it, so you won't even need to get this. The only thing is that it doesn't share your reels. It doesn't share your reels. It only shares your post. So if you mostly, post reels, which most of us do these days, according to the algorithm, that's what we're supposed to do, it won't pop up. So every now and again, I have to try to remember to put an actual post, so that way my customers or potential customers will be able to see it at the bottom of my website. Okay, so number 5 we're going to go into is the YMQ production option. All right, so this is what I use for the custom options. So I'm gonna pull up my custom wig option form, and you guys are gonna be able to see that you have different options. There's many different options there. You have a checkbox, which is what I mainly use. I mainly use checkbox. I try to keep it as simple as I can for customers. All of the options are there. They can choose closures, they can choose their length, the hair texture, everything is there. You can add your pricings to it. Whatever add-on price you want to charge, you can put it in there. This app I believe it's like less than $10 a month, which is really awesome. So it's definitely worth it. And it's really easy. It was really easy to use. In the beginning, I think I did have to contact them because something wasn't carrying over to the cart, and I contacted them. They got right back to me, and they fixed it right away. And that just goes with the type of template that you're using. So whatever type of template that you're using on Shopify, sometimes some things might not integrate right away, and you might have to call them and they'll do it on the back end. So you'll just give them access to your site, and then they'll go right in and then they fix it. And I've been using this for like over a year now, and it's really great. All right, so the last but not least website that I'm going to share with you guys today is called ClearSell. ClearSell to me is a must. If you're running a business online, you need to have some type of protection, and this is it. So I'm gonna tell you a little story. It's not going to be a long story, but when I got my first chargeback, which was actually the beginning of last year, like around March, I was just shocked because it was my first chargeback. I had no idea what to do. Shopify sent me this whole form to fill out, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, what is this? I have no clue what this is. So, of course, I took to YouTube and I started to do a bunch of research online as well. So I came across someone that was talking about this app, and I was like, that's really interesting. So I started to look into it. And I realized, I'm like, yeah, this is something that a business needs to have. It protects your business against fraud. You can see on the side here that I have the fraud analysis thing pulled up. Not only does it goes through Shopify, but it goes through ClearSale. So ClearSale has to approve your sell, the charge, the order. I'm sorry, the order. So, and they use some type of AI, like some type of sophisticated AI system that not only like checks, like the regular checks like Shopify does, but they also go through people's social media and things like that. And it lessens the chances of you actually getting a chargeback. And the best part about it is that if they approve an order and you fulfill it, and for some reason this person does do a chargeback, they will cover it for you. So, you can sleep at night. You won't even have to worry about it, because I was like panicking over my first chargeback. I was just like, why? Like, why? Because not only did I get a chargeback, but the chargeback was for an order that was 3 months old. So I'm like, okay, this lady has had this wig for 3 months and now she wants to do a chargeback. Even so, the amount of research and everything that I did, we wound up winning the case. That was the first and only chargeback that I've ever had, and we did win, But afterwards, I started to search for things, and I decided to add ClearSale because I didn't want to deal with this again. They will handle all the paperwork and everything for you. If you get a chargeback, all you got to do is just send it to them, and they'll take care of it completely. So this is a really good thing to have. It's really not expensive. If you decided to get it, somebody will call you and do a small consultation with you. And the pricing pretty much goes against like how much orders and stuff you do a month. So the person will tell you right then and there exactly how much it's going to cost you, and then you can decide whether you want to move forward with it or not. All right, so I hope this really helps you guys out. If you have any questions, you can ask me. I've been using most of these apps for a minute. So, if you have any questions, just leave it down below. I always get back to you guys. This is our first video for the new year. So, yeah, until next time.